Hello everyone, it's Queen V Line back to you with another video. This video pertains to the recent murder of Raquiah King at the hands of her Navy Lieutenant boyfriend Emmanuel Coble. At the time of her murder, it is alleged that she was approximately 3 months pregnant and Coble wanted Raquiah to get an abortion. On the day of the alleged abortion day, Raquiah had a change of heart and decided not to get an abortion. You will watch this brief news clip and I will be back with more commentary.
Documents that we've obtained says that on the last day that the victim was seen alive, the suspect had paid for her to get an abortion, but it's a procedure she ultimately decided not to go through with.
27-year-old Emmanuel Dwayne Coble, a U.S. Navy lieutenant, is charged with first-degree murder and use of a firearm in relation to the death of 20-year-old Raquiah King. Friday, he was denied bond in Hanover County District Court. Both are from the Hampton area, but King's body was found along the side of a Hanover County road back on July 21st. In court documents and in the courtroom, investigators say the day before, on July 20th, Coble had paid for an abortion for King, who was 12 weeks pregnant. Investigators add King's family spoke of texts from King about issues with her boyfriend and that she was going to leave him after the procedure. However, she changed her mind and did not go through with it. Prosecutors allege Coble killed her because of that. Initially investigated as a missing persons case, prosecutors say Coble told police at first he was just her landlord and hadn't seen her since July 19th. The prosecutors say Coble was seen at the abortion clinic on the 20th on surveillance video. A later search warrant states in a follow-up interview that Coble told police he did pay for and take her to and from the abortion, and he was, quote, frustrated, end quote, by the decision to not go through with it, but said he drove her back to her apartment and then to his that night, went to sleep, and didn't wake up until the morning. During Friday's court hearing, Coble's attorney told the judge that his client is a 27-year-old U.S. Navy lieutenant who lives off base with no criminal record and asked for a reasonable bond to be set, which the judge denied.
Now, the Hanover County Sheriff's Office says they continue to investigate this case and could file additional charges in relation to the fact that King was pregnant at the time. The next hearing for this case is scheduled in December.
Allow me to address the abortion part in this case. Roe v. Wade is turned over in June. The alleged murder took place in July. We're now hearing about this case in August. When two persons are having relations with each other of the opposite sex and both sides decide not to use protection, one of the effects that can and will occur is children. It boggles the mind that when children enter the equation, all of a sudden it is the woman's responsibility to get the abortion. It is the woman's fault that this child came to be. It is on the woman to bear all responsibility. And I don't want to hear in the comments how Miss King trapped Coble, because at the end of the day, it takes two to tango. We will not blame the victim for what this man did to his child and his child's mother. This victim blaming has to stop. These men, regardless of their job description, they are very vindictive if they don't get their way, and they will show you their true colors when it's convenient for them. It was all good and dandy being in Miss King's space, having relations with Miss King, and the minute she changes her mind about getting an abortion, you took it upon yourself to end not only Miss King's life, but your unborn child's life, ending a legacy. Do you understand how serious this is? That this naval officer was willing to throw away not only his child's mother's life, but also his unborn child as well. An estimated 40% of black women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime. Unfortunately, 56% will be killed by her current or former partner. The FBI has found at least 4 black women and 4 black girls are dying each day. Another study found that black women face a higher risk of homicide during their pregnancy and postpartum period. We are in a state of an emergency, and it is up to us within the community to have these uneasy conversations with our loved ones. The words of Malcolm X ring true today as it did when he was alive. You will watch this brief clip and I will be back with more commentary.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Domestic violence not only affects the victims, but it also affects persons around them during the time of the attacks. It is important for us to watch for the signs and to have resources ready for when our loved ones come to us when they need help. This video is to bring awareness to our community, and it is not to be used to shame the victims who are no longer here. Domestic violence can occur to anyone, and I will leave links in the description and comments below. Please be safe out here. Protect black women. Say their names. Say her name. And I will see you in the next video.